CBN Governor Amanda the 29th of April appeared before the Special Offences Court in Ikeja, Lagos to hear the alleged abuse of office and multi-billion-dollar fraud leveled against him by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC).
See now.
His counsel, Olalekan Ojo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, who led other counsel, appeared before Justice Abdulrahman Oshodi and argued that the court lacked the constitutional jurisprudence to hear the charge against Emefiele. He said, and I quote, "There is need to consider the jurisdictional objection before allowing the case to continue." He also affirmed that the defendant ought not to be arraigned before the court on constitutional grounds, saying the charges against the first defendant is unconstitutional. He therefore urged the Lordship to toe the path of legality and constitutionality to determine the application. Meanwhile, the counsel to the EFCC, Rotimi Oyedepo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, urged the court to instead dismiss the application of the first defendant as it was a cause to delay justice. He said the approach was intended to take up from where the prosecution was coming from. Justice Roman Oshodi rejected Emefiele's request to discontinue the hearing. He also deferred ruling on the preliminary objection to the final judgment stage of the case, therefore urging the trial continues and the EFCC continues to call forward their witnesses. According to the judge, when the embattled former CBN governor was arraigned on the 8th of April, the prosecution informed the court of an accelerated hearing, which the defense did not object to. As at the time of filing this report, the court has ordered the trial would continue on Friday the 3rd of May 2024, and the defense will continue their cross-examination of the EFCC's witness, who was a former director with the Central Bank of Nigeria.
But all I can say is that our contention, our argument in the preliminary objection is that it is the Federal High Court that has exclusive jurisdiction to hear cases of abuse of office against persons like the first defendant, who was the governor of the CBN, an agency of the federal government of Nigeria. And we're not just pontificating. In doing that, we relied solidly on the pronouncements of the Supreme Court in Alhaji Maidiribe and FRN, Abidoye and FRN, where their lordships have said, no, this is the position. We didn't make these decisions, but we remain counsel, and we are bound by the rulings of the court. The only thing we can do, if we are not satisfied, if the client is not satisfied with it, is to appeal against it.